Matthew 24, verse 3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and do teach well. Shalom to hopefully like men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth without sincerity. Right, shalom to a very few sincere sisters that's taking heed and getting order in these last days. Right, I'm the brother Amawan coming at you a video, Lord when it's edifying, news alert pretty much, and prophecy watch as well, because as I just brought out, and the disciples was asking Yahweh, when is the end of thy coming, And as we see it today, hey, we see them clear as day. It's like we see the what Yahweh was telling the disciples clear as day. Earthquake is going back to back. I mean, I know the brother, the elder brother, Hawad, and channel GMS on the go, right? But he always bring out the earthquake tracker, But now you have it to where, hey, these articles are coming out more and more on a major standpoint, So, hey, that's how we know we're getting closer and closer to, the return of Yahweh Shah. So really, in the water, for the brother Rodolfo, sending me the link because, hey, excuse me, this is where we at with it, right? Like I said, he threw it, shot me the video, and it would, help warn the sheep, man, mainly the elect, right? So, and like I said, mainly I got the precepts from just the title itself, a 4.9 earthquake. Those are pretty high numbers. And we know that's prophesied. Those going to be the ending signs of Yahweh Shah returning. Right, so I just read the first two paragraphs, and I'm going to hop inside the precepts, but that's really what I want to grab. Right, it says on Monday afternoon, an earthquake struck the Los Angeles region. Right, the U.S. Geological Survey reported a 4.9 magnitude quake with an epicenter near Barstow, California, approximately 103 miles northeast of Los Angeles. And we're going to see more of these things, man. And this right here is nothing but more proof and more proof and more proof that we at the end of this eon, this rulership, this end of this world, right? Going to the Greek eon, right? It says the quake occurred at a depth of nearly 5 miles. As per the USGS, the magnitude was revised down from an initial report of 5.1. Additionally, the USGS reported quakes of 3.5 and 2.7 magnitude in the minutes following the initial earthquake. Right, so and like I said, I'm just going into, just blowing the horn, really, because we at those end times where you're going to be seeing a lot of these things increase, I'll just read all the way down to verse 8, right? Because the Lord did tell the disciples what you need to be paying attention for, right? And that's why we out here warning, because we see it through the spiritual aspect of what's been given out to us, right? It says, I'll start from 3, Matthew 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And that's how we are today. Us servants of prophets, man. Just tell us, man, what's the next sign? We're ready for the next hint. That's why we're so eager to hear another news report come out, man. Or a major event happen, because we finna take that and we finna compare it to the scriptures, man. And we finna measure the time and see where we at till we get up out of here. Right? So we're in the same spirit of the disciples, man. And disciples means a follower of Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, right? With discipline. Verse 4, it says, and Yahweh Shah answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. Right? We are in that time of great deceiving. A lot of deceivers are out, right? But hey, we know who we need to be following, starting with the head apostles of Great Millstone. Just take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Right now, I want to add on to that, right? We following the elders and apostles, and they actually following Yahweh Shah as well, right? The elders are not, their own men doing their own thing, so I don't correct myself with that, right? So many shall come in my name, saying, I'm Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. He shall hear wars and rumors of wars, right? We're seeing those things right now. They're taking place, and they're only brewing up more and more. It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? Because we know that the charagma, Jacob's trouble, right, has not hit the scene, as in going, it hasn't went into effect just yet, fully fledged effect, into effect, right? The main point was in verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes, right? Keyword, and earthquakes in diverse places, right? Many different places, man. And like I say, the elder brother, who I'd always bring out, it be thousands of earthquakes within one day. It's not, on headlines, but when you go to the app itself, it's showing you, they taking notes on it, But that's the point, man. Right? We're close to, hey, man, finally getting some rest. Verse 8 says, all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? And, I'm going to just close it out with the book of 2 Esdras chapter 9. Because that is what we have to do to measure the time before we get up out of here, right? That's the only thing to look. So, like, my phone I got a phone call. Excuse me. But where I left off at was saying, I'm going to 2 Esdras 9, and I was leaving off saying, we know that Yahushua is coming real soon, and he gave us a measuring stick, a measuring tool, which would be the Bible, to know when he's going to return, right? He blessed us with discernment, wisdom and knowledge, So I'm going to finish it off with the book of 2 Esdras, chapter 9, and I'm going to go all the way through verse 6. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently, right? The grace period, everything. We're measuring everything diligently with paying close attention. We've seen how this selection that's going to come up real soon going to lead us into Jacob's trouble. We're seeing how these things are going to tie into bringing in that charagma, letting society collapse, man. Right? We've seen these things. We measuring the times, man. We've seen the famines coming that the Lord's using Esau to create and bring in. The food famines, right? Even every time the persecution, we've seen those things coming, and that was prophesied for the end of, the end time, It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it's the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And we're seeing that now, especially with killing. The Lord has been deleting a lot of people, especially our people, man. Every time you turn on the news channel, man, they're getting up out of here. They're getting deleted, right? Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, right? Read one more time. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and it's going on right now, both of them is going to effect, right? Like I said, I know downtown Saturday, riding by night, they still out there protesting. The Palestinians, they still out there protesting heavy, man. You got another uproar that's finna spark with the black woman that got killed by that white officer. That's finna have uproars in the people. That's finna start a civil war. Help be another thing added to cause a civil war. The selections may cause that civil war, man. But on top of it, they got these earthquakes that's coming in as well, man. Right, and this right here was prophesied thousands of years ago. It says, verse 4, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the day that before thee, even from the beginning. Right, kind. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, the end is manifest, right? Meaning to be made known. And it's clearly being made known. That's why we are pushing this gospel, pushing the grace period, telling you to repent, because we at the end, right? And before we get to the final end, the doors of mercy are going to shut, right? And we close to that right there. We're close to the doors of mercy being shut, man. We're close to us serving the prophets being removed off the highways and hedges, off the internet, right? Because we're finna go to a time called Jacob's trouble, right? Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7, right? And it's gonna be the time of Jacob's trouble, right? It's gonna be a time worse than every history event that we had, as Israelite going on under persecution, slavery, right? Verse 6 again. No, verse 6, yeah. It says, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And that's what the Lord always uses. He give you signs, man. He not give you the exact time, date, hour, but the sign, and that's what we're doing now. We're penching to the signs that has been given, and we're filtering it with the scriptures, so like I said, Lord was edifying, I know I touched up a little bit more than what it was, but hey, just know that these earthquakes are not just no regular thing that happen in the earth, man. These are signs, man, that you need to be taking heed to, and also if you hung up on the fence of 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and you be trying to put both foot in right inside this truth, because this grace period is going to close, man. You need all the wisdom, knowledge, truth, and understanding, right, to to make it out, right, inside these times to come. So Lord willing, this was edifying, and I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Krakadash. Till next time, Shalom.